welcome back to our channel. Today I'll share with you some simple rustic DIY fall decor. Let's go ahead and get started. DIY number 1. For this project, I'm going to be taking this wooden frame that I already had on hand, but really you can take canvas or just even wooden plank will work as well. I already, as you can see, had used this previously in some other project, but I like to repurpose things, so here we go. Now I'm taking the spackling from the Dollar Tree and just a craft stick to make it easier to spread. So I'm starting off by spreading little scoops of spackling and making sure it's spreading it nicely so it really stick. Otherwise it just crumbles up. If you ever work with this, it really takes patience to work with this. So now I am kind of like shaping it into a pumpkin shape and just going over and over and over again patiently until I get the shape that I wanted. And really just doing it this way with this craft stick, it makes that texture also and shape really like a pumpkin. I didn't want it to be perfectly smooth. I really like that it's textured. Alrighty, now that it's done, this is how it looks like. The only thing left to do is to add the stem. Now this was a little bit more difficult, to be honest, with this craft stick, so I applied with my fingers, with craft sticks. I used all kinds of techniques that I came up with, but it ended up really working out after I got the shape that I really wanted. I left this to dry completely. So you will see over here, this is how it looks like. I think it looks super cute. Alrighty, now that it's dried, I kind of thought it looks pale, so I went ahead and got an antique wax and chippy brush from the Dollar Tree, and my idea was actually to distress the frame to look like a wood. Well, when I started doing it, for some reason, it didn't look nice at all. I don't know what was the problem. It really got splotchy and you can see it over here, and it actually looked worse in real life. So next I thought, okay, let's use a white wax to try to fix it and maybe blend it in nicely or maybe add some that white on it. Yeah, that didn't do anything. It actually made it kind of worse. So here it is. This is how it looks like. And next thing, I took a baby wipe. I'm like, I'm going to take everything off. And when I started taking it off, some parts came off, some not. So it really started distressing everything. And I fell in love with it. Really, accidentally, this is what it took to get this beautiful, beautiful distress frame. I mean, this was definitely not my idea, but I love the way it turned out. So tell me in the comments down below what do you think about this idea, and also what do you think about this technique. This video is part of the fall collab. It is a monthly collab that this group of friends and sometimes other friends get together and we create some DIY projects, some decor ideas to show you. The host of this collab is always Leanna over at Leanna DIY, and every month we have different co-hosts. This month is Corie over at Crafted by Corie. There's always so many wonderful ideas from these great creators. So I'm going to post in the description box the playlist so you can go ahead and check out and see what everybody else created. Okay, DIY number 2. For this project, I'm using a pool noodle. Summer is over, so this is what's left over of this summer's pool noodle. And I will use the scissors to cut off a little piece of it. Really, the size that you cut off will really create a different size of pumpkins. After that, I am just cutting off in a kind of slanted way, as you can see over here, the edges of the pool noodle. And this is how it looks like. So after that, I am using this jute cord that I had, actually jute rope that I had on hand, and I started gluing it in the middle, so the end of the rope in the middle of this pool noodle, and started wrapping around. Instead of cutting off smaller pieces, I started actually wrapping this around several times. And then I think after 3 or 4 times I went around, I actually finished it off and glue the other end inside as well. Okay, after that, I decided to go ahead and get another piece of kind of, it was made out of jute, but actually those are like little strips. They are from my shoes that I actually kept. I really liked that. I threw away shoes because they were old, but I kept these straps. I like them very much. So what I'm going to do now, I will alternate jute rope and these straps around. Now that that's done, I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. And this is how it looks like. After that, I got this piece of it's just a stick from my yard, and I will use it as a pumpkin stem. I really didn't need to do anything except just push it right in the middle. No need for hot glue or anything like that. And really that's going to be it for this project. For something like this, if you really like a pop of color, you can add a bow, or you can add like a little green leaf or something like that. But I really like it the way it is right now. This is totally my style. I want to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about this idea? For all of you that are new to our channel, if you're coming from the playlist or just stumbling upon our channel, welcome. We're so happy you're here. On our channel, you can see a lot of budget-friendly DIYs, thrift flip, home improvement DIYs, pretty much anything that is on the budget. And if something like that interests you, go ahead and subscribe. That would mean a lot to us. Also, give this video a thumbs up. It would help us getting promoted on the YouTube. Other ways to support our watch ads: like, share, subscribe, and comment. Alrighty, DIY number 3. For this project, I got all these pine cones when I went for a walk with my daughter. I washed them and let them dry outside. I also going to be using this jute cord, or actually jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using these beads that I already had on hand. So next thing, I will go ahead and apply a hot glue. First I started applying it on the bead itself and putting it on the top of the pine cone, but then I decided to put it on a pine cone, glue directly on a pine cone, and then put the bead on with the holes on the side, as you can see over here. Alrighty, now that I have all of them done, I'm gonna just use that jute twine that I got show you previously, and I will start threading it through these beads. Now I wanted to get smaller pine cones on the sides, and then as I'm going towards the middle, I will just put the larger ones in the middle. After I'm done threading this jute twine through, I'm going to be taking this metallic paint, acrylic paint, and a foam brush, and I will just go over the tips of these pine cones. I really wanted all this to look natural, but just a little pop of color, or actually pop of, I don't know, something different to add to this garland. And after all of them were painted, or actually I added this paint to all of them, this is how they look like. I really like this garland. I think it's super cute. I love natural stuff. I love including nature in my projects. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this idea? Would you maybe recreate it? Also, if you're new, introduce yourself. We would love to get to know you. Tell me what kind of videos or what kind of projects you'd like to see, and tell me which one of these projects was your favorite. Also, don't forget to check out the description box for the playlist link so you can see all the other ideas my friends shared with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.